alumni who have excelled in at least one of the following areas: a significant accomplishment to his or her profession, outstanding service to Bloomsburg University and/or the Alumni Association, contributions to humanity is the third, and since 1948, the Alumni Association has honored more than 125 individuals with this award.
If I were to select one word to describe Dr. Mulligan, it would be perseverance. Dr. Mulligan started her college education in East Stroudsburg, only to leave after her freshman year. She then returned to college 10 years later after marriage and the birth of 4 children. While attending Bloomsburg, she struggled to find adequate daycare for her children. That led Dr. Mulligan to co-found the Danville Child Development Center, now known as the Danville Daycare Center for Child Development. Dr. Mulligan's community service and volunteer activities are almost too numerous to mention. However, I must mention that in 2011, Dr. Mulligan was the volunteer chair of Agape Call Center for Flood Relief. As I have stated earlier in my introduction, this is an alumnus worthy of this award who has persevered. It gives me great pleasure today to introduce Dr. Kathleen Shanoski Mulligan, 2012 recipient of the Distinguished Service Award.
Let me share some memories. I want to take you back to 1964, to the then Bloomsburg State College. The campus was beautiful. There was Long Porch with its rocking chairs, now in commons, Centennial Hall, our gym with a swimming pool, Old Navy Hall where classes were held. The library was on the first floor of Water Hall, was not named. And I believe the only building on the hill up here was Redmond Stadium. We rented a half-double on East 3rd Street that would still be remodeled. No shower, no bathtub. Fortunately, nearby lived Dr. John Hope, that you remember being Hope. He was Dean of Instruction, and his family, who offered us to use the bathroom, especially for the children. Dr. Harvey Anders was president and celebrating his 25th year. By the way, I was 29, and I guess I was old to the youngsters. Today, older students are called non-traditional. We were called retreads. As a senior in student teaching, I had difficulty finding childcare for Carol and Ford. There were daycare centers for children from low-income families and half-day nursery schools. Finding someone to take Carol from lunch on became a major problem. As a parent, I was constantly anxious about her welfare. It was at this time that I thought, you know, other parents must have this problem too, but the idea stayed in the back of my mind. As a speech pathologist at Geisinger Medical Center, and then director of the Northumberland County Child Development Centers in Shanoski, we serve mentally handicapped children ages 3 through 17. The idea once again emerged. Quitting the center, I researched the possibility of starting a daycare center. Not just for low-income children, or just handicapped children, all children. Partnering with me was Nancy Bell. We opened the Danville Daycare Center for Child Development in 1974. The United Church of Christ in Danville welcomed us and contracted with us, but only for 6 months. Starting with 6 children, but within 6 months, we had 30 children by adding a special needs program and a nursery program. We moved to the State Farm building in Wall Street, where children are still being served. That is history. I am so proud to say that the center, now known as Danville Child Development Center, DCDC, is going strong, serving over 600 children and adding a second building last year. It is still serving children in all the numerous programs that we started 38 years ago. Going back to the 60s, when I had my master's degree conferred, I had broken my arm on a camping trip, so was in a cast, and one other graduate was on crutches. As we approached Dr. Andrus's comment was, the special education curriculum must be getting harder, as we have some wounded graduates. I think that says a lot of our curriculum then and today at PU. My education here became the cornerstone for all my later achievements. I thank the many educators who supported me and encouraged me to succeed. And I thank all of you for your kind attention.
If you would like to nominate someone to be this year's award recipient, please visit the Bloomsburg University Alumni Association's website at www.bloomualumni.com or send an email to alum@bloomu.edu.